Hey gamers, this is Edgezilla and this is Kona. This is our third episode, I believe. I think so. And we were at, I think this is Baird's house, or... I think we were at, I can't actually remember. We were trying, we'd been in the garage, we'd explored here. We're going to have to turn the sound up, I think, because I can't actually hear what's going on. Right, so we've explored this house. We've found that there's a lot of stuff in here, and people have fled. And we don't know where they've gone. What was in the bin? Nothing. I'm sure we checked the garage. I should have... Yeah, we did check in here, yeah. Anything I missed? Because I don't think I missed anything. I think I checked all these. Yep, they're all checked. So, I'm finding these episodes, we only got 2 houses done last time, which is quite strange because...
Carl smiled at the sight of the nicely protected garden. Hopefully, the Bedards had managed to dig every last potato out before the sudden snowfall.
I hope so too. Anything actually out here? No, I don't think there's actually anything here. That's the back of the garage. So yeah, I'm going to change it slightly. I'm going to flex some of my new editing skills, and because it's quite boring to go between it takes up a lot of time to drive to the next house or the next place of interest. So what we're going to do is we'll bring up the map. We are currently where the yellow arrow is. We've done the house further down. Now what we're going to do is, we've done the next house up on the right is Lachance's house. I think it was Lachance residence. So we're going to go up past that, past just before the actual convenience store. We're going to turn left at the fuel station, the convenience petrol station, and we're going to start at that first house. So I'm going to drive there now, and I'll see you when we get there, unless anything interesting happens, which I don't know if it will, but if it does, we will. I will see you there. And we're here. We're at the first house that we need to go and check out, and then we'll head up to the next place. So let's see where we are now. Let's get out the vehicle, find out where we are. It's pretty desolate. Dr. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I can't do French. So this is the doctor's place. Nice front ornament. A big rock. Oh, we found a key. The clinic key. No key under there. Right, so we've already taken it anyway, so... Oh, and we need the firelighters. Oh, what's this say?
There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling
Medical
sick.
emergency in town. The doctor there is sick. I will be back soon. If he dies, I won't be returning. I'll have to replace him. It sounds like the doctor wanted out of this place. But can we blame him?
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
Is there actually a light switch in this place? Let's get a fire going at least. That might give us some light. Now we've got some more firelighters. Ah, so his wife must have died. So he obviously wants out of this hick town because he's... Two matches. No, we won't turn on the radio, that's for certain.
For the one-eyed, or for other vision problems, the eye patch was the way to go.
So pretty much now, we're supposed to be...
Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict.
And whatever that...
Within these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
I'm more worried about what that could be harbouring in that syringe. Yeah, my nightmare too, the weighing scales. So we're supposed to be looking for people, and all we seem to be doing is looting.
The injured could be recognized by the large stains of red, an informal nickname given to Merbromen, smudged all over their injuries.
So yeah, if you... Whoa!
Someone had lost a few liters of blood here. Carl's first thought had been a lumber accident, someone's hand cut by a saw, or a hunting accident. In any case, whoever had lost all this blood couldn't have gone far. Perhaps they were already dead.
With that kind of blood, I think they probably are dead. But... So he's got a clinic and his bed's right there. Unless this is like a hospital ward as well, where you get a double bed. Ooh.
A communist manifesto. Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even at present, the Western world was very wary of the Soviet threat. Why would the doctor own such a book?
He's a Russian spy, that's what he is. The history of all hitherto existing in society is the history of the class struggles. Freeman, slave, patrician, plebeian, lord of... Because this is written, it's translated from French, it's really hard to read, so I'm going to give you the pause thing, Communist Manifesto. So, pause. 3, 2, 1, and we'll go down. 3, 2, 1. Go, that'll do. I'm not going to read it, it's... I might do this though. Never did quite catch her name. The man called her Laurie. Men called her Laurie. She had a neck wound. There was so much blood. The bullet had gone in and done a lot of damage. Probably hitting the cerebellum. It was hopeless. She had a cardiac arrest. The men found her like this. She said, I doubt it. But there's a small town. But in a small town like this, usually best to turn a blind eye. I've been told to step back from sending out death certificates. The whole thing sickens me. Oh, so... Alright, so the woman came in. I think the doctor thinks that the hunters killed her. Shot her. They brought her here to get fixed. I think it was more of an accident.
The good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness, captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupré who had hit him head-on at the village border? Nobody kills a rich patient to start a revolution. It didn't make any sense. He had to dig deeper still to understand. Luckily, that was Carl Faubert's specialty.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have a constant temperature here. Sorry, I'm going to have to... I had to have a slurp of the old coffee there. So it must have been that woman that hit us. We did put a magnet on the end of a bit of cotton. So I think we've got everything. Is that? Oh, there's a bit of ice coming through the door. Take the flashlight off. Let's have a look around here. Ah, let's go and have a look in the shitter. We now have a lantern, so we can actually see where we're going. Oh, someone's been drinking around here, though. Oh, more duct tape. Wood store, do you reckon? Still open to the elements, but... Is there anything around here we need to look at? Oh, what's this? There's something down here.
Great care had to be taken searching this place full of oddities. Everything was important. The decor itself told a story.
Ah, so it's like a boat dock. So I suppose it makes sense having one near the clinic for anyone coming in that's ill from the river, because sometimes if you're, I'd imagine being out being out here, that sometimes you're not going to have a car available, but you might have a small boat to take you to the clinic. Ah, so yeah, we could. Can we use the? Is that? No, there's a hole in the bottom though. There's a hole in my boat, my boat, my boat. So there was nothing there to look at. Our footprints down. I'm wondering that on our exploration we're going to find a frozen woman that looks like the woman that hit us. So we've explored the doctor's place. Let's let him have a cigarette. Let his mental confusion go down. And we're at this house. We're going to take the next house up on the right. We're going to turn left out of this driveway, turn right to the next house. So I will see you there. And we're at the next house, Rosaire's house. That's what I think it came up with. Let's see if it will come back up. Yeah, Western Amatec. Ah, Rosaire's house. Yep, this is the one. Right, let's get out of here. Pretty bleak. Let's check this out first. Fire starter. Ooh. Okay, we can't get in there. So, is that another boat dock? It looks like it. I didn't think there was a river that side. Oh, it's a viewpoint. Well, if he built this himself, it's really beautiful. Not in this weather, obviously. So, ooh, what's going on here? They must have left in a hurry because there's still smoke coming out of the chimney. Whoa! You nearly blew my head off, you old coot!
Fais là l'étrange. Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'un étrange retontisse par ici. Moi te dire, je prends plus de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche.
I want to take the gun off you, you old crazy old coot.
Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es habillé comme un gars de la ville, je dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille de caribou. Puis tu pigeras ce que tu voudras parmi mes guinées. C'est vrai, le jeune, que tu te promènes quasiment en bobette. Une bonne police, ça te fera pas de tort. Mais je vais te dire une chose. Dans ton coin de pays, comme par ici, on n'a rien sans rien. Il est où, mon caribou?
Oh, so inventory's full. Right, let's take care of this. Let's put some stuff in the trunk of his car and then we'll go back and see what the hell this old coot's doing. Nearly blowing people's heads off. Besides, I'm pretty amused for a French. Whoa, Bubba Nun! That. We've got a flare. What else that we need? Oh, well, we'll just have to go with that. Let's go back and see the crazy old bastard nearly blew our goddamn head off.
Tu m'amènes un bon galon de caribou, puis on devient amis. Sinon, mon petit gars, tu sors avant que je te sorte.
So he wants a bottle of alcohol after nearly blowing our goddamn head off.
Hey, la Corriveau, Batèche, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. Elle tuait tous ses maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage. Reste encore beau. Tout ce qui est vieilli est bien meilleur.
I don't like this guy with the shotgun pointing out. I really don't like him. He sounds like a crazy old coot though, but I really don't want to be. Ooh.
Gadon, ça ouvre l'appétit. Prends-la, je m'en fous. Perds ton temps dans mes déchets tant que tu rapportes du caribou. Dans mon temps, c'était comme sur l'image. On était vrais, fiers, forts, puis on avait le...
Right, let's turn the sound up a bit more. I turned it down because I didn't want it to... let's turn it up from 65 to 80.
Dans mon temps, c'était comme sur l'image. On était vrais, fiers, forts, puis on avait le bon lieu de notre bord.
Well, at least he's got his swarm in here.
Ah, la belle pétarade. En 17 que c'était. Et le Kaiser, il se souvient de moi avec ma belle carabine. Bang, bang, que je lui disais. Bang, bang, bang. Ah, le bon temps. Ben oui, une couche. Peux-tu tout faire
This
en
guy
même
needs a
temps?
diaper. He's an old dude.
Touche pas à ça, l'enfant. Tu pourrais te faire mal.
What's this all about?
Vois-tu le livre, là? C'est
Oh
le
no, the Wendigo.
Ouais, le Wendigo. Un guerrier qui devient un loup pour se venger de sa grosse peine. Et
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
gomme-moi la belle rose de la tulipe, qui se donne au yab sur le mercredi des cendres. C'est-tu pas effrayant, cette histoire-là?
So it sounds like we're not dealing with a Yeti or crazy people, we're dealing with a Wendigo. I've got a small, slight feeling we're not going to get out of this one in one piece. Probably several pieces. What's this box doing? Oh, it's there. So we can fill up one more gas at least. So that's it. So we need to find a bottle of booze for that crazy old basket. So we can get a coat off him. Sounds reasonable, I suppose. So yeah, as soon as we find a bottle of caribou, whatever that is, we can come back and get the coat. Where do we find a bottle of caribou? Well, this situation now, we've just found out there's a Wendigo on the loose, or could be on the loose potentially. I think I might drink it my goddamn self. So we're here, and we're going to head to the next location, which is the next house, as you see down. If we turn around now.
There Carl had fed his mind, but had forgotten the harsh reality that his body also needed nourishment, especially in the dead of winter.
Right, so we're going to head down to we're going to turn right out here and turn left. And we're back. The house of the Patriot. So you can see we're at this house. We've got one more left to do. So let's go and find out why this is the house of the Patriot. Strange. Well, I suppose it's just parking your vehicle, I suppose, in this weather. Oh no, we've got some more. Wendigo snot. I'm sure of it now. It's Wendigo snot. Alright, let's get the we need to get the axe out, because there's some more wolf tracks to follow. Oh, cool, he's got a shooting range as well. So the wolf prints come off from up there. Where do they come in? Oh, so are they coming from over there, are they? Let's go in the house first. Oh, at least we got a pack of cigarettes in the shitter.
The place looked more like a pigsty than a house. A heavy stench of curdled milk, cheap alcohol, and boiled cauliflower filled the air.
Oh, what's this?
Back then, in Africa and elsewhere, people were ready to take up arms to stand against the yoke of English imperialism. In Montreal, mailboxes were blown up, abductions were carried out, and violent manifestos were distributed to media outlets. But around here, in the great northernmost, all a man could do is curse out loud against a faraway evil and pray for the revolution to arise. That man, by any reckoning, was from that very start.
Okay, the Quebec Liberation. Okay, so they didn't like English imperialism, right? Okay, not many do. I don't even do, and I'm English myself.
Régent Blouin. Seems like that pig had a name after all.
Okay, what we got over here? Underpants and socks.
Rock music invaded the minds of men even in the remotest of places. The man didn't own a turntable, though, so there's that going for him.
So he buys rock music he can't actually listen to. I think we've got somebody that's a few cans short of a six-pack here. It's definitely the way he keeps his house. What's this? He doesn't even wash dishes. We will not be turning on the radio, thank you. Yeah, the gun rack is empty, and that is worrying.
You had to be out of your mind to cook up white whiskey at home. The all-surrounding stench of alcohol alone was probably enough to gas a man to death.
So he was... So what do we need to finish off the caribou?
Carl now knew how to quench the drunkard's thirst.
Ah, so we need the bottle of sherry. Right, we need the bottle of sherry. Is it in the truck? I need to go to the truck. So yeah, let's get this bottle of damn sherry so we can give it back to the old coot.
If Carl had at any point wished to get his hands on some Kerry.
Did we pick it up from the store? I'm sure we did. Withdraw.
He couldn't have wished for better than a distillery like this one.
So at least we can get... let's see if we can get it now. Will it allow us? Now we've got an empty bottle. Ooh. So we can go and get the coat now.
Carl knew right away that the owner of this place wasn't a copper collector. No, this was a junkman's base of operations. The guy definitely seemed like quite the expert in scavenging scrap metal, with or without permission, surely. In the right hands, red metal could sell like
Where's he been
hotcakes.
stealing it from, hey?
The rag reeked of fermented vomit. Carl wondered how one could bear to live in such gross and horrid conditions.
Yeah, I think so too. How he must have been well drunk. He must have been legless when he drops all this stuff. Equipment. Let's get the axe back out. Right. Let's find out what...
Carl felt that it was mission accomplished, with the wicked nectar in his hands.
Just want to see if I can see the... So we find out where the wolves have been first before we start looking where they've gone. Oh, we've got another axe we can pick up. Oh, we can't jump over fences, but we can go around them, hopefully. Can we? Some old gas containers there. Obviously he's making up some lots of caribou there. So where did the wolf prints come from then? Ah, there. We have them now. Oh, so they just start there and they head back up the road. As for the others in the town, I'm not sure whereabouts they could be, but this guy's obviously wandered off into the storm, legless, probably in his underpants. Right, and I'll see you back, and we're going to go and get the coat now, so I'll see you back there. And we're back at Rosaire's house. Let's go and get the coat. Hopefully he doesn't blow our heads off this time. Yes, I got you, you caribou, you crazy old coot.
Ah, quand on cherche, on trouve. Parce que je t'aime bien à cette heure, je vais te dire quelque chose. Tu fais bien de prendre ma pénis. Parce que par là-bas, tu vas rencontrer le vrai froid. Un froid qui glace comme t'en as jamais connu dans ta vie.
That's good. We've got the coat now. Why are we losing heat? We've just got a massive coat on us now. Right, I spotted something on the road that I wanted you to see once I'd got this coat. And gloves. I'm really useless at driving.
The old man's cabin had been very generous to Carl. He couldn't have asked for more.
And we crash. Yeah, just up here on the right, I'm sure there was a big ball of Wendigo snot. I am actually assuming this is a Wendigo now. It's just round this corner. Ah, we crashed. Sure, it was just here. Yeah. Anything here? Or just a loading screen? Oh crap, we've got a cave. We have a cave. I'm bringing out the gun for this one. Oh crap. And they didn't attack me. What is going on here? Get that gun back on me. Hello?
Luckily, he had the coat to protect him from the biting cold. The cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere else. It seeped into bones and into every breath to get to the heart until it stopped. Carl needed to be dressed in warm clothes to survive.
No, we don't want the hammer. We want the pistola. Because I'm not trusting what could be down here. Have we got another exit coming up? Ooh, nothing sneaking up behind us. This is creepy. Hello? Hello? I don't like this. Oh crap, what the hell was that?
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
I don't like this. What the hell's this? Okay, we've repaired that. Hello? Seems to be all we have is pictures of snot. Hello? Anyone here? I will shoot. Come out with your hands up. Oh crap.
Another instance of this magic ice. What was this one doing, lying on the ground, so afraid? The plot thickened like water into ice.
What the happened here? Oh crap, he was on his hands and knees. What the hell?
He had been running in fear from something creeping towards him, against which he couldn't do anything, only to end up like this, petrified and cold.
I don't like these crazy dream-like things. What the hell was he shooting at? Is this the liberation place? Whoa, that's some dynamite, that is. Wow, that's so powerful.
It seemed as though Régin had been ready to take up arms and slay people like Hamilton. Could he have committed murder for his cause? Who could have gotten killed in front of his very eyes?
I think it's the guy from the distillery cabin. Old Rosette told me that the mine administrators were having on us before the war. Those damn English people keep lying on lying to us every damn day. So yeah, this is just a diary of how much he hates the English. So 3, 2, 1, read. 3, 2, 1, read. Oh, we have a rifle now. So we have dynamite now as well.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
So let's sort him out with stuff. See if it allows us to take a log now. We can pick that up after we get the fire going. How much stuff have we got to actually throw out of here? Yeah, we're starting to freeze here, and we need... We need warmth. Ah, yeah, we can get... Ah, that's better. We can pick all that stuff off the floor now. Why sleep at home when you can sleep in a cave? Good question. What? And a pack of shit roll. Good pack of toilet roll. Actually, that's yeah, let's have the rifle on us and explore this cave.
Ice seemed to take over this place like mold. That wall wasn't there earlier. How was he going to get out of here? The ice, oddly, did not budge despite the powerful fiery blast. Something was definitely rotten in this place.
So now we are literally...
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
Right, so... We've found a lot. We've found the cave. Now we're stuck in the cave because we don't know how to get out of the damn cave. We've picked up a rifle. And we've taken loads of pictures of Wendigo snot. And we've seen some really creepy stuff in the mist. That sounds creepy enough. But I'm going to have to end this episode. So if you like this kind of content, please like, share and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episodes. And we'll see you there.
ice seemed to take over this place like mold. That wall wasn't there earlier. How was he going to get out of here? The ice, oddly, did not budge despite the powerful fiery blast. Something was definitely rotten in this place.
So now we are literally...
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
Right, so... we've found a lot. We've found the cave. Now we're stuck in the cave because we don't know how to get out of the damn cave. We've picked up a rifle. And we've taken loads of pictures of Wendigo snot. And we've seen some really creepy stuff in the mist. That sounds creepy enough. But I'm going to have to end this episode. So if you like this kind of content, please like, share and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episodes. And we'll see you there.